You're with Cheryl Lee, that radio chicken. Did we get lucky today? SuperJesus, one of my favourite bands, of course, with Sarah McLeod, the beautiful Sarah McLeod out the front, and her great mate Stuart Rudd on bass. Stewie popped in here today and told us all the exciting things that they have got coming up. So let's have a listen and find out what the SuperJesus have got in store for us. You're with Cheryl Lee, that radio chick. Welcome to RiderTV, and we are very lucky to have in the studio with us today Stuart Rudd from the SuperJesus.
How are you guys? Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks for coming in. I know you've got a very busy schedule.
Yeah, we have at the minute. We're just sort of getting things ready and, to go out or be out on the road and play some shows. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the last time, back in 2021, you guys had The Boys Are Stuck in Town. We were just coming out of COVID, and I interviewed you and Paul Wheeler. That was a great concept.
It was fantastic. I loved it. In fact, I still keep in touch with those guys today, and, just going to rehearsal and hearing some of the stories, you can imagine. I mean, there's been a long history with those guys in music. So it was just fantastic. It was really good, really good.
So you had Vince Contarino, Paul Wheeler from Ice House, Dave Gleason from the Screaming Jazz Rock, and Rob Riley, Dave Kennedy from Almost Human.
Almost Human, that's right.
And you're a bit like the Party Boys concept.
I may have even been the youngest in the group.
Oh, the baby. You're a baby. Yeah. Oh, I'd love it to see that show again. It was, I think we could see how much fun you guys were having.
I still smile every time I think of it.
Yeah. And I think then I interviewed you and the SuperJesus guys for our TV show. I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
That's
and I was wearing that green.
That's right. You were
straight from the support act lunch. You guys probably thought, what have we got here?
What's going on? Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go back a little bit before we go forward. Okay. So SuperJesus' first EP, 8-Step Rail in 97, 2 ARIAs. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it was a good knock. We didn't expect. In fact, we printed up 1,500 EPs. That's all we did.
Oh wow!
And we had to then go back for more and more and more, and it just became a bit popular. So
well done. And then just a year later, in '98, first studio album Sumo went platinum.
Yeah, that's
ARIA for best rock band.
Best rock band. Yeah. We were sort of on a pretty good roll at that point. Building up and all the rest of it, touring, working our butts off. Cool.
Yeah. Overnight success after 20 years of
100%. Yeah, totally right.
The old rock and roll adage. And congratulations also to you and Sarah for your induction into the SA Music Hall of Fame.
Oh, thank you.
Back in 2012.
Yeah, that's right. It was a lovely tip of the hat, I guess. And it meant so much, not just to us, I guess, but to our families and stuff like that.
to get that
They're
acknowledgement
ones
from
supporting
your peers.
you. Yeah, supporting you. They see what you go through and all the rest of it. Yeah.
They see all the hard slog that goes
Oh,
on
they do.
behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just don't get on the stage and be great. You have to practice.
You've got to work and do a few miles in the van, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, good on you. Now, so your early band, just before SuperJesus, toured with Southpaw.
That's
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, right. I did, yeah. I was just some stuff. I did an EP, did an album, sorry, with Southpaw. And great band, all sort of local people from with Billy Bob on guitar and Jad Green on drums. But it was produced by Nick Barker. And we did it here in the city, and it was fantastic. We ended up going out on the road with Nick Barker, actually. So that was really good fun.
Awesome. Okie dokie. And then Hell's Kitchen morphed into the SuperJesus
right.
in '94.
Yeah, about around it. Hell's Kitchen was going down then, and then we sort of got Sarah on board, and yeah, that's about right. That's
You
right.
likely lads all get together.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange one. So we were all from different parts of town. Literally, the drummer Paul, he was up in Murray Bridge. I was in the northeast of Adelaide. Sarah was sort of around this area. Chris was down sort of Croydon way, and we just it just seemed like through knowing each other 1 degree, and we all just
Adelaide, hey?
absolutely, yeah. And it kind of got to that point where we all kind of got into a room and just started playing. I was like, yes, it feels really good.
It worked.
It just felt great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just one of those things where we knew people who needed a bass player, a drummer, whatever.
And when you got together, the magic happened.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. I thought it might have been because I've just read recently that you've got Scottish heritage, as does Sarah McLeod.
She does, yeah. My dad was in a pipe band. So he was in the Scottish pipe band for drummer for many years, and Sarah's definitely got that vibe as well. You know, she's quite talented and just musical person, like just, trying to sort of keep up with Sarah is crazy. It's a full-time job. You sink or swim with her around, so you got to run with the pack, so to say. But yeah, so we have that sort of in common.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you've got there's 5 of you. You've got 4 siblings.
Correct.
Yeah. So you're 1 of 5. Are any of your siblings musical?
Yeah, we all seem to sort of play something along, there's always sort of been a guitar or something around the house when I grew up. And I was quite lucky because I had the luxury of, 4 different people's records, they were always playing.
Because you're the baby?
Yeah, so my sister was sort of Motown and a bit dance sort of orientated, and brother more into, Bob Marley sort of stuff, and one into Queen and one into the Faces, Rod Stewart. So I was lucky to have all those albums around.
Yeah, lots of influences from all different genres.
100%, and that's sort of where I sort of grew up listening to it. And we all play guitar every now and then. When we all get together, we all have a guitar jam and sing and all the rest of it, just like a good old family, knees up, I guess.
Sing along?
Yeah, totally right.
Now, we've got some exciting things to talk about. Some new music's just coming out. But being an Adelaide girl, I'm obviously a Cold Chisel fan.
Yes.
And how good is the news that my favourite Adelaide band, SuperJesus, are supporting my favourite other Adelaide band, Cold Chisel.
We are, we're thank you. We're stoked. We're absolutely stoked. I mean, to be out on their 50th anniversary run, which is amazing, considering everything these boys have all been through. But to be part of that is just a dream come true, really. I think we're sort of saying, you just sit back and watch the Masters. I think that's what it's all about. Watch
the Masters Apprentices.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You are going out with them on 4 dates?
No, I think we've got 7 or 8.
Oh, wow, how excitement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Including the big one here at the Balo 500.
Oh, yeah, huge. I mean, it'll be a great night. I mean, I think it's with the Cruel Sea as well. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Are you pinching yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you shitting yourself?
You know, well, I've got a great story. So, yeah, the drummer who's in the Cold Chisel is Charlie Drayton, who was married to Chrissy Amphlett. I went and saw the Divinals years ago, probably in the maybe 1990.
Yeah.
Or maybe 91, whatever it was. And I got to meet Charlie. And he said, oh, what are you doing? I said, I'm playing in a band. He said, good, keep going. Here's my number in New York. If you ever get there, no worries. And he was so gracious and lovely and so encouraging that I always sort of took that with me into the SuperJesus. And here we are now getting to be on the same stage again. And I want to remind him of this, that he rang up actually my home to give me tickets and everything else to the shows that he was playing with the Divinals. So
what a lovely man.
One of those things where people don't realise, you know.
And now it's come full circle.
Now it's full circle.
Yay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So another dimension even to it. So 7 days, are you doing Ballarat?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll see you down the front.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'll see you at Balo around the corner and I'll see you on...
Excellent. Oh, very good.
Well, so anybody, if you haven't got your tickets already, get onto the Cold Chisel website, the SuperJesus website, the Valo 500 website.
Yep, there's plenty of avenues out there.
Yep, anywhere when you get your tickets.
Yes, totally right, yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I hope it's, you know, they say don't meet your idols, but I hope it's everything that you dream of and you have a great run. I'm very jealous. Don't you need a tambourine player?
Yeah. Tambourine players. You know what they're worth these days?
Yeah. I'm expensive, but I am gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just call me.
We are definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
See you guys on all on the same stage. As I say, from the punter's point of view, we're ecstatic.
Good vibe. It's a good vibe. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the next best thing is there's some new music coming out of the SuperJesus camp. 2 singles. We Won't Let Go Until It's Over. Who wrote that one?
That was Sarah and myself.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of demos. We had a process where we just put our songs together and see what came out. But I think between us, we may have had like 30 odd songs for this album.
Yeah, Sarah was saying. And Something Good, did you both write that one?
Yeah, mainly Sarah.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
You're still getting pretty good. Missed out.
Yeah, well, we're in different states. I'm still live here, Adelaide. I love it. And Sarah's is sort of interstate. And you know, it just makes it easy now that you can sort of go with the computers and things like
technology.
that. Yeah, technology makes it a smaller place, really.
Well, you guys have been working together and collaborating and playing in this band for 30 years now.
Yeah.
The old fart.
I know. I was just thinking about it not long ago. In fact, it was McLeod, I think, that said, wait, we're going into our 4th decade. I'm like, what?
How can it be? You're only 21.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that funny?
Oh,
yeah. No,
and so there's more to come?
Absolutely more to come. We've actually just completed the album. I just sent some tracks off last week. And we're looking at releasing early next year, new album. So we're really stoked about it and happy. We're genuinely into the music and what we've done this time around.
So you heard it first here. Watch this space, new SuperJesus album. I wanted also to ask you on a personal level, have you been on any good bike rides lately?
Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't actually. I've been so busy. The motorbike's been away.
Yeah.
But I've made a point to myself, and I've written it up there somewhere on the fridge to make sure it gets out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, the weather's just about to start to get better.
Yeah.
For bike riding.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In fact, Rob Riley said to me, "Yeah, we've got to go out, Digger, and have a ride." So you know, that's all I need to sort of kick me in the butt.
Get onto it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Because I think we're going to probably go to Byron again.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Since it might be the last one.
It may be. I heard that.
And there's someone with a lot of money in deep pockets maybe comes out.
Yeah, that's right. Because did it get rained out last time? Was it?
No, not last time. It got cancelled. It got COVID cancelled
Oh, yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
Hubby and I had driven for 4 days, I think, and we got within half an hour when it got cancelled.
Yeah, right.
It's a great ride.
It is a good ride. I've been up to Coffs.
Yes.
So, and back, and then out to Glendambo and all out through that way. But yeah, I do need another adventure. Pack the saddlebags and get into it. Yeah.
And does your partner ride with you, or
Yes.
does she ride also?
No, with me.
Like my husband and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hang on for dear life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, good on her. Okie dokie. I have a question because some of the answers I'll get at this one are hilarious, but if you've been interviewed probably hundreds and hundreds of times, is there a question that you wish someone would ask?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough question in itself. I think, no, I not
Or
really.
you've been asked every question that could
There's
possibly be
been
asked.
sort of, what's on.
You don't want me to ask you about your stamp collecting?
No, I'm good. I keep that private.
Your hula dancing classes?
I'll keep that private. Yeah. No, it's well, I mean, I'm pretty boring, really. All I do is sort of play the music and get out and play the shows. So, but no, there's no questions. No questions. No, there's nothing.
No, alrighty. Well, I do want to ask you to what you're listening to on your playlist these days.
Yeah, what am I listening to? Def Havana. I was listening to Screaming Jets for a bit there. Always sort of whatever's around. Actually, my daughters have got their stereos going all the time, so they're playing things like, they're 14 years old, they're playing
Tay-Tay.
Tammy Wynette.
Oh, are they?
Absolutely.
Good on them.
All sorts, right through to Billy Joel. So, yeah, it's quite an eclectic mix going on.
Jeffers, they've got great taste.
Yeah, it's insane. In fact, I have to ask them, where did you get that from?
What's that?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Where'd you get it from? Because I don't know how they get onto that sort of music, but I guess it's the same as how we all did it, and you just search it out and you might hear it, and that's the journey you go on, right?
And are they playing any instruments? Are they going to follow the family business?
Yeah, I will leave music instruments around the house, and just, if I never pushed them, but if they feel, because I have twin girls, if they feel, like playing a bit of guitar, and so we've just started to play guitar and chords and piano and things like that. So it's lovely to hear. I'm happy to have it in the background, except for when there's wrong notes. It's like chalkboard sort of stuff, But you get over that. But they're going very well, yeah.
It is lovely though. So I love it when he's 17 now. Year-old sits at that piano and just starts playing. I don't care what time of the day or night it is. I just love to hear the music in the house.
Isn't it good? Yeah, it's very good. I'm the same.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You must be really proud of them.
Yeah, I am. I'm extremely proud, yeah.
Yeah, and they're probably proud of their dad.
Yeah, well, they're just starting to understand what I do. We did a show with Brian Adams at one of the wineries, and I took the girls along and I said, look, don't misbehave. I said, because you've got to keep pretty tidy on these things, and you'll get to see what Dad does for a living. Yeah, what I do. And they sort of came out and they had the earphones on, and I sat them on the side of the stage, and it was loud and pumping. And by the end of it, I said, what did you think? All those people, they said, Dad, it was pretty boring. You're kidding me? The toughest critics out there.
Yeah.
But I managed to get a golf cart and get him into a golf cart and take him for a drive, and all of a sudden I redeemed myself, as the...
Well, that's pretty normal, I think, for kids to think their dads are a bit boring.
Yeah, absolutely. But now they're starting to sort of see, there might be some cred in it after all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll come. Your street cred will come.
Yeah, totally right. Yeah. More so, I think, with the school teachers at this point, they're starting to realise, your dad plays. Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's very good.
Last question for you, and then we'll let you get on with your day. What is your non-negotiable on your rider these days, Stewie?
Well, I'm kind of a bit boring there. So mine's sparkling water. Yeah, just got to have some water and stuff like that. I sort of gave up the alcohol a few years ago now.
Good on you.
Yeah, about 5 years ago now. So I don't really miss it. Just the waters and stuff like that.
Yeah. So no fancy cheeses or...
No.
You're pretty simple.
Pretty simple. In fact, we're all pretty simple when it comes to that stuff. Yeah. We're pretty modest, really. Yeah.
Oh, good on you. So it's pretty easy to please then.
Yeah.
In your green room.
In our green room, it is pretty easy. Yeah, believe me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, again, all the best for the new music coming out, for the tour coming up. And thanks again for chatting with us. It's been great.
Thanks for having us. It's been great, and it's a fantastic program. Thanks you.
You and I ain't pretty, but baby, we got soul. Heartbreak in the city, the pain of rock and roll. The beauty of the world that I want for you to see is right here in front of me. And I know we'll find where we belong. And we'll see where we've been going wrong. We're not like the others, we think differently. You and I, we're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. Friday night haze, hand in hand stroll, cruising round the city, playing rock and roll. The beauty of the world that I want for you to see is right here in front of me. And I know we'll find where we belong. And we'll see where we've been going wrong. We're not like the others, we think differently. You and I, we're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something special. We're on to something good. And I'll be so good for you, baby. You'll be so good for me. I just gotta have your special, 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 special. And no more lonely nights calling. And no more therapy. I just gotta have your special, 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 special. We're on to something good.
Thank you so much for joining us on Rider TV today. And Stewie Rudd, what an amazing, wonderful, genuine guy he is. Join us same bat time, same bat channel next week and see who we're chatting to next time.